Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your full moon message. This is a full moon in Sagittarius going on under the flower moon, um, setting the tone for the entire month. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your spirit totem. Make sure you can see that. Yep, okay. You have the goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. And don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Your chakra energy is solar plexus chakra, responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. I like the colors kind of balancing here between the inner knowing of the goose and the sacral chakra energy itself. And then we have faith as an overall moon oracle message. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at, and these are kind of like overall general energies as we dive more into the cards. You'll begin to see the pattern here. This is a dimensional tarot spread, by the way. If you're unfamiliar with this form of tarot, please check out the description box below. It'll contain all the information you could need to know, so you can become more familiar with this form of tarot. Simply put, it's Enneagram personality analysis and tarot cards combined. I'm going to begin with our first point, though. That is the Peacemaker, where we have the Two of Swords. Next, we have the Reformer, showing the world. Oh, sorry, I keep bumping that camera. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles at your helper. Your Achiever has the Six of Wands in the reverse. And your Artist or Individualist knows the Ace of Cups. Your Investigator, which is like the mind of the Enneagram, has the Lovers. The Loyalist within you holds the Ace of Pentacles. We already have two aces, signifying kind of a fresh start. Maybe hinting at this Six of Wands, kind of overturning something. There was a Wheel of Fortune here at your Enthusiast. And finally, the Challenger has the Seven of Cups, but it is in the reverse. There could have been a decision that if you made it, it could, it makes the Achiever fear that it may look bad. So because of this, you're Peacemaker, you don't want to move forward because you don't know if the decision that you're making is the one that you need to make, but the hand of the divine has brought you an opportunity that represents great passion and union for you, possibly a fresh start, a new beginning. With the new goose message here of inner knowing, alongside your solar plexus energy with self-discipline. The responsibility and faith. It could be that you're caught between a stalemate because you're caught between your emotions and your spontaneity. I'm going to go ahead and clarify what the Two of Swords is for the Peacemaker. We have the Hangman, so shifting a perspective, a different perspective, having to change your perspective. For the Emperor, and then your High Priestess. That is, first off, I think it's all major arcanas. There's something, and the Peacemaker has trouble with their instinctual energy, especially when it's a lot of power. With the surging nature of the Lovers here and the Wheel of Fortune. There's something that you intuitively know. And your perspective have shifted. Maybe even your priorities have changed. I'm going to take a look at your Achiever, who has the reversal of the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands traditionally represents like glory, public celebration. The card before it is the Five of Wands, so it's like glory after the conflict. But you could be acting almost in like an intemperate manner. Okay, so I said the glory after the battle, and we have the Six of Fire, this being clarified by the Father of Wind, which is the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, which represents kind of a defensiveness, and then the Five of Fire. So you're waging into it, essentially. This could be something you need to communicate about, but you're being very direct, very clear cut. The Achiever goes after what they want, what they desire. The Peacemaker is maybe overwhelmed by the instinctual energy here. The Loyalist and the Inner Knowing, it could be tied, because the Loyalist has something with their belief systems can really guide them. I'm going to go ahead and clarify. We have the Four of Cups. So traditionally it kind of represents like discontentment, but with this art I tend to believe it's like the cups are all pouring into a pool, so this represents hope coming together. The other four of cups in traditional art interpretations, it shows someone sitting there, you know, the divine has a cup out in front of them, but all they do is stare down at the three cups before them. They're not seeing it, so it can represent kind of a discontentment. But I get like a message of hope here. We have the Five of Swords. So the King of Swords had a conflict and was defensive, leading to the Five of Wands. I think it's transferring to the Five of Swords, so it represents a conflict. We then have two cards that came out on the end it's the Queen of Cups and the Tower in reverse. This could have been something where you're reacting with an open heart to something that is going on, either conflict with a loved one. It's like you're holding the course. You don't want to make the wrong decision. You're being very grounded, very, very rational about your choices here. This could be, but maybe the reformer in you, you got some things that were off your chest. You have completion here. This feels like it's put things into motion that needed to be addressed. The Seven of Cups can also represent illusions. Maybe you're trying to, maybe this could have, you could have been in a honeymoon period in a relationship or something, and now you kind of had this, your rose-colored glasses were cracked a little bit. But I don't think that it's not anything that can't be worked through. There's some of you who are inspired by something. It gives you a lot of emotional completion. This feels like this is your time to do this. It could be that you're going against the expectations of your family, like maybe you're going into a career that's at odds with what was almost like expected of you. But you, as a reformer, you're doing something here that is upholding your own honor system, your own code. There's a part of you that feels like ashamed of yourself, but I think emotionally you're grounded. The Queen of Pentacles here is staring down at the Ace of Cups. And at the center of here, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and either side, surrounded by major arcana, transformative, powerful major arcana cards, is this grounded new beginning where there's hope for the conflict as you avoid this tower. I think you're reacting with love and an openness, though. That's helping to find the love in this situation. Because perhaps there have been some words and delicate delivery. But you know something at your core, and you're willing to work for something, do something. You can handle this. You just need to keep your faith. Because your inspiration is guiding you down a path that does leave you feeling very good. You have the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Cups in reverse. For some of you could feel like this is an opportunity, like the make it or break it opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at our unconscious energies. And the unconscious moon energy for this time is discernment. It's cutting through. It's seeing clearly. We then have the crown chakra energy of intelligence. This could be the high priestess for what your intuition is guiding you to. And finally, we have an unconscious spirit totem of the dragon for supernatural. You are an ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. These three unconscious messages are the same for all zodiac, all enneagram. I think that these messages carry throughout the collective during this time. Maybe it's believing in yourself. That you can make the right decisions. To do the unthinkable. Or what you believe to be unthinkable for yourself. Whatever that prosperity or happiness or fulfillment looks like for you, that maybe you feel just out of grasp. And what you need to kind of like bring into balance in order to tap into your instinctual energy here so you can go after this glory that you desire. If you would like to join me in the extended, I'm going to go ahead and put these cards over here. I'm going to use the... we went through this inner triangle shape here. Next, I'll be going through the hexad. And then I will be clarifying the process enneagram using the mini tarot and the Lenormand, putting down multiple cards for each of the points. Lastly, I will look at your chakra energy, all 7 points, using the Moonology Oracle. This has been your regular reading. If you're not able to join me in the extended, then I'm so glad you were able to stick with me today. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. All interactivity helps boost metrics, which get more people to interact and click with these videos. So every little thing helps. I'm really glad you were able to join me for this message, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.